All right, welcome to August 2022 on Spray Paint Art Secrets. This month we've got some beautiful painting instruction videos for you. We're gonna start out with a classic Gerardo painting, and the wonderful thing about learning from Gerardo is the depth of his color and those beautiful space effects. And also he really takes his time and he shows you every little piece of how he made those gorgeous planets, how he holds the newspaper, every little detail. So you've got another classic space painting from him to start out the month. And you can see here he's using a number of different newspaper techniques to create these effects. And sometimes he will go over his land several times to add different layers of brightness. He also is the master of the palette knife or the spatula, and so he's going to show you how to do those cities. And then we're going to move on, and as promised, I'm going to post the video that shows you how to make the kind of galaxies that we're seeing now in the news. You know, there's this new telescope out there and it's sending back these absolutely stunning images. And so we got to paint them, right? So I'm going to show you some easy tricks. Now you're going to need a special tool to make this kind of galaxy, and that is an air source. A very easy air source is a balloon inflator. You can get them at like stores that have birthday party stuff. I'm going to do this painting 2 times so you can see how it comes out different each time, and I'm just going to alter a little bit what I do in the sky. But you can see it's very similar, but there's just little slight differences, so you can decide what it is that you want to do. And then we're going to continue with our space theme. Now, a lot of times spray paint art paintings are kind of layered, you know, like they'll start at the top with the planets, and then there's maybe some more planets and then some land and, you know, some other effects. But this one Gerardo is going to change it up a little bit. The land this time is going to go almost all the way up to the top of the painting through the planet, sort of a high tower. And that effect of one planet behind another, that can be complicated, especially if you want to do it live. So he's going to go over how to manage that. And if you notice, the planet behind his tower has light on both sides of it, which I think is an interesting way of doing it. A lot of times planets are just shaded on the bottom, you know, very simple. But in this painting, there's some complexity to it. And then we're going to go with Gerardo again and study planets in general. He's going to go through all the different types of planets and how you create them. Now, there is no better master for making just realistic, well, we don't know what they look like, but planets that look like they could be real, you know, like they have depth of color, not fake, not cartoony. He is like the master of that, and there are 2 videos here just exploring different types of planets. And not only that, but planets behind other planets. You know, he's going to do a series of planets in front and behind and show you how you can work with your materials and create these layers of planets. Of course, there's all the light in the sky and the cosmic effects and stuff. This is getting back to basics, but it's taking those basics to the next level. So if you've been painting spray paint planets and you think you know what you're doing, give these effects a try, and you'll see those gorgeous, very natural looking planets. They take a little bit of subtlety. There's some very subtle tricks that you can learn from Gerardo, who is a master of this art form. And here we're going to do the planets in front and behind, showing you. Now, you can do this with circle cutouts, but the thing about circle cutouts is that they work great when you're painting at home or you're painting in a space where your paint dries quickly, because to use a circle cutout, you have to have a dry surface to put it on, at least dry enough that it's not going to stick to it or leave a mark. So this is how you would do it if you're painting live and you don't want to use those layering. So hope you've enjoyed this. If you've got any questions about spray paint art, please do email me, alisaamor@spraypaintartsecrets@gmail.com, and we'll see you inside Spray Paint Art Secrets membership area. Ciao.